Y'all, eBay lost 500 of my listings. When I realized this, like, I am not excited. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how I realized it, the process I did to figure out exactly where those 500 listings went, and then the new processes that I have in place to make sure this does not happen again. Let me know down below if this has happened to you and what you've done to make sure it does not happen again, or what exactly happened. So how I realized it is, if you guys follow my channel, you know that I have a spreadsheet where I document everything, and I do it for my own purposes. That's how we're going to figure it out. I do it for my own purposes to be able to look and track and manage my own data, but this is also a great reason to do it. Up here, my spreadsheet says I have 2,700 active listings. So I'm going through and I'm like, oh, I have 2,700 active listings. And then I go to eBay, and if you look in eBay, I don't have the screen pulled up. Sorry, friends. I'm going to show you how to pull these reports so that you can figure it out, the process that I went through, or just to track and manage. But as I'm going through here, I'm like, hey, eBay says I only have 2,200. Friends, that's a lot. That's a big difference, and I had a mini panic attack. And so I'm going to show you exactly what I did to figure out where those listings went, what's the difference in in eBay and my spreadsheet that I track, and then what I am doing to make sure that this does not happen again, because it was the majority of my last week is reconciling these differences. It's 500 items, friends. Like, has this happened to you? Let me know down below. So first, I took a deep breath because I was a little upset, not gonna lie. And of course, this happened at like 8 o'clock at night, right? So my husband's like, why are you working at 10 o'clock at night? Because I was like, I am not gonna be able to sleep if I don't at least have a grasp on what's happening here, because 500 items is a lot of items for me to think that I have that eBay does not. I cannot sell items that are not listed on eBay. The first thing that I went through is took a deep breath, right? Like, that was the first thing. And then I went to eBay, and thankfully for eBay, you can pull reports to see what they have in their system. So if you go to your My Seller Hub, you go to reports and you go to downloads, and then you select on, you can see all the reports I've pulled. You select on download a report, and there's these various different places that you can download reports from. I have myself on Poshmark. I have myself on eBay. So I pulled a report for all of the things on Poshmark, on eBay, for all of the active listings, for all of the items that sold, and for all of the items that were ended, right? So, and the reason that I did this is I want to figure out where is broken. Are items ended on eBay? Did items end on eBay and not get relisted, right? Like, I started doing sell similar. Is it my fault? Did I end a bunch of items on sell similar and they didn't get put back up? Maybe that's what happened. Did items sell on eBay that I don't have in my spreadsheet, and I just need to reconcile some of the items that sold? Maybe something happened in that process. I need to figure out where it's broken, where these 500 items are. So I looked at ended items, in case they got canceled or returned or ended and not relisted, for sell similar purposes. I did the same thing on Poshmark. On Poshmark, you can pull reports. Well, let me show you. I wasn't going to show you, but you guys might care. I don't have Poshmark up. So on Poshmark, you can pull a report as well. If you just simply go, we're going to see if this works. Sometimes it's slow on, there we go. So you can go to your store. You can go to the little icon on top. I'm not going to go all the way through this because it does... So I did the same thing on Poshmark as well. If you just come up here on your little icon, you can go to order activity, you can pull a sales report, and then you can pull an inventory report. Everything on your inventory report and is everything you have listed on Poshmark, and then everything that you have sold on eBay. Everything that you have sold on Poshmark. I created a spreadsheet. Surprise, surprise, friends. I'm going to show you those. I'm going to talk a little bit about that more in a minute. I created a tab for every single listing, and then I went through and essentially pulled in all of the different reports and said, hey, and this is why it's good to have a custom SKU as well. I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to walk you through it because it's going to get kind of confusing looking at a spreadsheet. It's a good reason to have a custom SKU as well, because I could look at the custom SKU and link all of these different reports together by a custom SKU. So essentially I pulled in my spreadsheet and said, this is what I think that I have available. Now, based off of this custom SKU, you can do a VLOOKUP. I will put the VLOOKUP down below as well. Let me make a note of that. I will put the VLOOKUP formula down below, how to use it, but you can just do a Google tutorial on how to do that as well. I did a VLOOKUP and said, hey, is this SKU from my master spreadsheet in this report? Is this SKU from my master spreadsheet in this report? And I pulled in all of the different reports to see, hey, was it on eBay's ended, right? If it's in my spreadsheet and it matches my eBay ended, that means it was ended on eBay. And does it match? So I pulled in all the different places to figure out where exactly it was. And I'm going to show you what happened. This took a while, friends, and I'm pretty competent in spreadsheets, and it took me a minute to pull the reports and link it all together, but then it gave me an idea of exactly where everything was. Nope. Now I have to figure out the chart that I had for you. Okay, so this is what I did. It finally ended, and this is where everything was. I'm going to tell you where everything was, what happened with these 500 listings, and then the processes I'm putting in place to make sure this doesn't happen again. So this big orange one is donated. This is 100% my fault. At the beginning-ish of the year or sometime in the past year, I went through my inventory and I was like, this hasn't sold in forever. I'm sick of looking at it. I need more space. I'm donating it back. I did that for 22% of these 500 and I didn't take them out of my spreadsheet. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So that one, I just need to go in and take them out of my spreadsheet. Some of it, and this is good, this is something that you need to be mindful if you're going to do this as well, is the reporting timing. So what this means is when I pulled the report, I had done a sell similar right before I figured this out. And so when I pulled the report, the back end eBay hadn't caught up. And I'll find this to be the case with some other things, like you end promoted listings and then you go to promote them again. It takes a couple minutes for things to get caught up. So 163, 28% of these 500 were just my reporting timing. Sell a similar hadn't ended, certain issues like that. And then you have human error. So these are things that in my spreadsheet, either they sold, right? So they were on my sold list on Poshmark and eBay and they didn't get updated in my spreadsheet. And I have reasons that these happen and processes that I'm putting into place to make sure that this doesn't happen. So in the end, this was kind of brutal, friends, but in the end, it is making me a better business and having better processes in place so this doesn't happen again and just learning more about the systems. So human error, just certain issues like that, things got typed in wrong and didn't link up correctly between the two. And then I have eBay error. So this is 19%. These are things that I have listed. I went through, once I figured out all of these different places, I had about 200 items that I was like, okay, they haven't ended. They're not my fault. They're not donated. They're not like, I don't know what's going on with these. And before I tried to say, hey, let's just relist these, let's figure it out, I went through and found all 200 of these items and said, hey, do I physically even have this item? Is it something that somewhere it happened and it's not on a report? Maybe it sold years and years ago before you can pull the reports. Maybe it got lost in the mail and I never updated. Maybe something happened. I don't want to relist items or sell them again or assume that I have them if I don't physically have them. In my time selling, I have never gone through all of my inventory. It's brutal. I don't like it. It's not fun. If you guys have strategies to do this, let me know down below. It's awful. I hate it. I've never wanted to do it. Obviously, I need to. So out of the 200 of these, I went through all of my SKUs. It took me about 3 hours to go through 200 to see if I physically had the item in my hand. I don't want to sell an item that I don't physically have. Of these 200 items, and this is why I say it's eBay error, 113 of them I physically have, and they are not listed on eBay. So what I'm going through here is I'm going through and looking at my ended. Are these items that could also be human error that I did a sell similar to and I didn't end them? Are these items that were returned? And a lot that I'm noticing, maybe I'll do a spreadsheet and share the chart with you guys as well, is I'm noticing that items are canceled and aren't automatically relisted like they're supposed to be on eBay sometimes, as well well as, and I'm coming up with processes, but as well as a return, right? So you can turn on automatic cancellation in 4 days. It cancels and relists the item. I have that turned on. When you do a return, you can return the item and click the little box that says relist. It could be human error. Maybe I'm not clicking the relist, or maybe they're just not being relisted. So some of it is canceled items and returns that aren't relisted. Some of it possibly could be sell similar. I'm not going to really know which ones those are unless I can remember in my head. And some of them, I think eBay honestly just after, some of them are really old and I haven't done sell similar until recently. Some of them I think just kind of fall off of older inventory. So I'm going through all of the ones that I physically have, figuring out what the problem is, and then I will get them back up on eBay. Hopefully most of them are still in my ended. This is one reason, and let me know after you guys do a sell similar, or if you go in your ended and delete everything. I am so glad I have not, because a lot of these are still on my eBay ended items, and they are, I can just do a sell similar from there and not have to take new photos or do a new listing. Some of them as well are still on Poshmark for whatever reason, so I can just cross list back from Poshmark and fill out some more item specifics. Friends, this one is what's disheartening. 96 of them are just completely missing. They're not updated in my spreadsheet. I cannot find them on eBay in ended, in sold. And now eBay sold only goes back so far, but Poshmark sold I cannot find. I physically do not have 96 of these 500, and I cannot figure out why. So I haven't gone through each 96. That's going to take me, I'm going to have to do it one by one to figure it out. Maybe let me know if you guys want a video to know what happened to these 900 or 96 items. Processes that I am putting in place after this, and I hope you guys learn from me. I'm definitely the type of person who has to figure it out for themselves. I'm sure there's other videos out there that are like, hey, you should do these processes. But I had to figure it out for myself. So one thing I'm doing, and I'll link the video up here about me and Anna's live, I'm being more diligent when I do my sell similar. I'm being more mindful in making sure that every item is ended has been back sold similar. And we talk about the process, and I kind of show the process in this video linked up above my live with Anna it was last week. You guys probably won't see this for a couple weeks. Sales report for eBay. So something that I am noticing, and I actually know this when I pull the sales report for my, when I say I mean my spouse, when my partner pulls it to do my financial for taxes, there's like a day lag. Every once in a while, like things aren't completely updated, or like you'll miss one. And so we pull the sales report for that. If I'm pulling it like on the 14th, I don't pull, if the physical day is the 14th, I pull the report through the day before. To give eBay one extra day to like make sure everything's in the report. So I'm going to start having my virtual assistant, when he updates the spreadsheet, is just doing 1 day lag to hope that we don't miss any of the solds that don't get updated. I'm going to go in weekly, or have my virtual assistant probably go in weekly and check every item that got returned and I got back, and actually physically gave them money back, saying, hey, I have this now, and my cancellations for the week, and making sure those are active back on eBay, going through once a week and making sure those all make it in. And then I have this with a question mark because I don't want to do it, but let me know what you guys think. I think I need to go in and either do a full inventory check maybe once a year, or just a spot check. And what I'm thinking is I bring up bins. You can probably see, or maybe I don't have any, but as bins get low, I bring them up being I have inventory in the basement. So I bring my inventory up, it's half full. That's what I put a new inventory in. And then it goes back down into the basement to sell. So what I'm thinking is maybe when I bring the bins up and they're like half full, I can go in and just periodically check those items. You know, there's 10 items in this bin. Go and make sure that they are updated correctly. Or maybe have my I don't like doing it. I'm going to figure out a way to make my virtual assistant do it. So let me know if you guys have suggestions and what you do. Don't be me. If you guys like this video, YouTube also thinks you'd like this video, I will link a playlist down here of how to make money reselling, and then make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can learn how to make money reselling and join my YouTube memberships. You can't do it on iOS. You do need to be on a computer or an Android.